Hello and welcome to All Shorts. Let's see if we can make sense of this. This rather strange situation where right-wing commentators are trying to tell everybody that Donald Trump, he's such a great negotiator, he did so well. Speaking to Vladimir Putin, yes, he got a ceasefire. Really? I think you're looking at different details than me. There is no ceasefire. Okay, unless you include one little fact. That Vladimir Putin says, okay, we're not going to blow up any power stations, etc. But we're going to carry on blowing you up. Pretty much what he said. Yet you've got to stop receiving weapons from the United States and Europe and pretty much anywhere where you get them from. You've got a ceasefire. But we're not going to. How is that a ceasefire? It's a capitulation. So basically he was asking, telling them to, or demanding that Volodymyr Zelensky de-armed and what have you, and put himself in a very precarious position where it's going to be very difficult for him to restock up on arms at the end of the 30 days. This was just a delaying tactic. That's all it was. It was just a delaying tactic. Say, okay, we talked, and that's about it. There's no negotiation with Russia. Volodymyr Zelensky was right all along. He's not to be trusted. Now, to prove a point, Sergei Lavrov, when he met with a certain previous UK Prime Minister, you might forget who she is because she's like wind passing in the night. She was in for about 40 odd days. Liz Truss, who got beaten by a feckin' lettuce. I kid you not. Well, she was told that they had no intention of invading Ukraine, even though they were building up all their munitions and arms and tanks and military vehicles and troops and what have you on the border of Ukraine. And some people believe that shit. This is training exercises, they said. And then what did they do? They invaded. An outright bloody lie by, Vladimir Putin and his lackey Sergei Lavrov, their foreign minister. Anyone with any sense knows that would be the case, because that's the usual remit. You know, it's about taken by surprise, isn't it, you know? A sort of a surprise. It was madness. It was madness. And not helping Ukraine at the beginning properly, side by side, that was also madness. I'm not saying, let's say immediately, but within 6 months we should have been in there. We should have allowed our planes in there, or some air support even. We should have done something. And it could have been shortened considerably. It had probably been over by now. But no. We've just allowed Putin, the bully, to have that upper hand. And you have to deal with bullies quick and fast. You have to nip them in the bud. Anyone who's been fortunate enough to deal with a bully at school will know that. You know? As soon as you turn around and give them a right hook, or get their arm and whack them in the back and almost break their arm off, push them up against the wall or something through a window like I did, you know, things change quite rapidly. It's about respect. Now, Donald Trump said, he respects me, and he don't respect you, he said, didn't he? No. No. Vladimir Putin does not respect Donald Trump. Like John Bolton said, Donald Trump and his chocolate starfish are both useful tools. A useful tool. Or useful idiot, I think is more accurately. I see. Yeah, useful. He's a useful idiot, said John Bolton. I think also his biographer, Mr. Wolf, said the same. You can't really argue with that, can you? Donald Trump thinks about the moment. He doesn't think about... There's no plan. He doesn't plan ahead. It's all about the moment and how he can progress from there. He's very erratic. That's why he sort of goes off for one, doesn't he, you know? Strange people. But no, Donald Trump didn't do very well. Donald Trump did not negotiate a deal, and there ain't going to be a deal. The only way we can actually pull this all together is to, well, for the rest of Europe, really, to pull their finger out. And they're doing it. The so-called coalition of the willing. I know some people think, well, what they're going to achieve. What they're achieving is a collaboration regarding munitions and also increasing not just the military expenditure, such as I think up to $1 trillion now in Germany has just been agreed. It's not just that. It's the fact they're working together as a more of a unit, such as arms supply and also development. And obviously, cancelling contracts with for the F-35s and munitions and missiles, choosing European versions instead of American. This is going to cost the United States dearly. It really is. No longer are you considered a reliable partner, which is going to hit your trade in arms. Whether you like arms trade or not, and I don't, I think, I wish we didn't need it. But, you know, it's obvious that we do, in Europe especially. And we're looking to our own. France, for instance, is the second largest exporter of arms. You've got Germany now with their tanks, and Rheinmetall's now 3 times larger. You've got, obviously, the Raphael, you've got the NBD missiles and all that, which is more of a collaboration with 3 different countries. It's changing, and it's changing because Vladimir Putin thought it was a great idea to invade Ukraine, and the United States under Donald Trump to say, well, we're no longer going to be a protector. We're no longer going to be the one who's going to be the peacekeepers. Even though they started wars. And let's not forget the fact that Ukraine did fight with the Americans in Iraq, even though they were treated like shit by Donald Trump. It's like they don't know their history. It's crazy. And I've got that off my system for now. Let's have another coffee. I'll finish my cold coffee. Anyway, you must go ahead and beat the old like button, maybe subscribe to the channel and a little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. But I would like to know what your take is on this, and I think it's horrible that we have to retool and rearm and what have you, but I don't think we've got any choice. Really don't think we've got a choice. It's on who's got the biggest stick. Before it was because I think for instance, nuclear has become less effective as that bigger stick now, because everyone's so, they're not going to press it, and they're not going to press it, they're not going to press it, so where's the threat? When you know that no one's going to use it, because it's annihilation, it's like suicide. Doesn't make any sense. So we need different bigger sticks. You know, we need bigger bombs and bigger, more powerful planes, and an infrastructure and a supply chain that we can trust. And enough stocks. That's what I reckon anyway. You tell me, please leave it in the comments down below. You've got a sports channel, little Patreon and Pies of Coffee, and the links are down below. And I didn't say suckle on to Donald Trump's chocolate starfish once. If you know what I mean. Oh, I just did. Oh, I never get that bloody button.